Welcome back to episode 9 of the 2 Point Show. Today we have special guest Parker Picot coming on here. He is a current Michigan State baseball player and kind of like a Rochester walking sports legend at the moment, we would say. So yeah, Parker, tell us a little about yourself.
Yeah, man, I'll be a junior this year at Michigan State. I'm an outfielder, and freshman year was at Alabama. Transferred there last year. Loved it. I mean, I couldn't ask for, a better experience, better season, better guys. So it's been great growing up here my whole life in Rochester. Played sports, played football and baseball in high school, and loved every second of it.
Nice. Sounds good, man. Yeah, we're excited to have you on. We want to hear all about the high school, the SEC, Alabama, the MSU, where you're at now, and yeah. But before we dive into it, we want to let you guys know that this episode, again, is brought to you by the IGNASIAK Family Dairy Queen. We got Parker holding it up right here. Parker, how much you love Dairy Queen?
It's great, man. Get a nice blizzard every night.
Every night, man. Yeah, especially at this Dairy Queen, too. And fun fact, if you go to this Pontiac Dairy Queen, you can get 20% off your order if you just go up to them and say, you're from the 2 Point Show. 20% off anything you get there.
I'll be there.
Okay, we will be there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Heck yeah.
Book it. So, my first question for you, Parker, is obviously you played for Alabama and you are at Michigan State currently. And everyone has this saying, is the SEC really all that? Is it that big time? How is the SEC compared to the Big Ten?
They're very different, aspects. Different. It feels like you're playing a different game. Just still, the SEC has a lot more money. SEC brings in huge donors, great fan bases all the time. But the talent-wise, when you look at it from that standpoint, it's relatively the same. You're seeing great arms everywhere. For example, on our team this year, we had the Big Ten Pitcher of the Year, Joseph Giroux. And, he's going to be drafted pretty high this year. At least all that's what all the critics are saying. So, from a standpoint, when you're looking at the two, they're both great. They're both great leagues. They're both great conferences. I'd say the SEC gets a little bit more funding, but talent-wise, everything's just about the same.
Yeah. Makes sense.
What about what's the best SEC college stadium and best Big Ten stadium? The best.
I'll go the ones that I've gone to personally. I think playing at Ole Miss was really cool my freshman year. Just going there, and that fan base is ridiculous. The facilities are ridiculous. They do a beer shower after every home run in the outfield. Their student sections. It's crazy. It's super cool. This year, let's see here. USC going out there was super cool. I know it wasn't at USC's facilities, but just the whole, California, the weather, it was a lot of fun playing there. And they were, at the time we played them, they were a top 25 team, so it was a great little atmosphere they had.
Won that too, right?
Yeah, we won that series against them, which was, a great series win for us. So I'd say USC was super cool.
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah, so obviously, yeah, like I said, you were at Bama. What caused you to transfer back? What made you come home?
Just opportunities. For me, going into Alabama, it was great. Everyone thinks, like we said earlier, SEC, going there, you see it, and you see it's a great opportunity for yourself to go and show, who you are. But just walking in, me as a freshman, there was new coaching staff. They brought in a few transfers, things like that. There really wasn't much opportunity for me to play. So I figured, why not go somewhere where I can play and develop as a player, develop as a person even more. So I thought Michigan State was a perfect spot for me.
And did that cause NIL as well? Did they get you a little opportunity?
No,
with that?
A little opportunity for sure, but I think I just needed a place where I could go, where I could play, where it's not necessarily Michigan State's a great school because you can go there and just work on yourself.
Right.
You don't have too many eyes on you, which I think is a good thing, where you can just keep your head down and grind.
I like that, man.
Yeah. So how'd you enjoy this year, Michigan State?
It was. I think the most fun I've ever had playing baseball. The guys on the team,
nice.
The experiences we had, the guys were great. Coming in as a transfer, they made it super easy, super smooth to, adapt, become best friends with everyone. When you're on a team like that, you're part of a family, and you.
That's the best. Man.
Exactly, dude. You're with them the whole time, 24/7. So, but it was great. It was all an amazing.
When everyone gets along in the locker room, it makes the team so much better.
Oh yeah, it's fun, dude.
It doesn't even matter if you're good or not.
Yeah.
It's just you're with your guys, you're having fun.
Yeah, it's great
for sure, man. So when you are in the summertime, obviously, so right now, kind of walk us through your off season. You know?
Yeah.
Like, what do you do?
So right now, I mean, it's a little. I'm super busy right now. So like right now, I'm working a few days a week, trying to get some extra money when I can.
Oh, so we caught you. We got lucky.
Yeah, we got. I mean, I just came from work a little bit ago, so working out, hitting, and working out pretty much almost every day, trying to stay ready. And then for me personally, a lot of guys typically, you know, we end the season, we'll have 1 or 2 weeks off, and then they get shipped out to like summer ball. But I kind of struggled to find a spot this year for summer ball for me, so I'm going to the NECBL when a spot opens up. I've been communicating with the coaches, stuff like that. So whenever they need a guy, which should be pretty soon here, I'll be heading out there. So
I don't fully know what that is. Do you mind?
So it's called the Northeastern Collegiate Baseball League. It's either that or the New England Collegiate Baseball League. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but I'd be going with them playing for the Newport Goals. It'd be in Newport, Rhode Island. So I know a guy on the team. He kind of hooked me up with a little spot, and right now I'm just waiting for the call.
Very nice.
That's sweet.
Yeah,
that's sweet. So I also want to know like a day in a life.
Yeah.
Let's see like. Game is 7 o'clock tonight.
7 o'clock tonight. Well, typically we have to be to the stadium like pregame meals like 4 hours before game time. So that put us at like 3 o'clock. So I'll get to the stadium probably around 1 o'clock. Get some early tee work in. I got a few buddies that I do that with usually before every game, and then that'll bring us right around 2:30ish. Shower up real quick. Go up for pregame meal. We'll have a meeting before or after BP, and then we'll take BP infield, outfield, and then we'll hit game time at 7. Then typically after we'll go get something to eat, or they'll have food for us. So
nice.
Yeah. I don't really know where to go after that. So, like, where's your favorite meal? Like pregame meal. What's your favorite?
I don't know, because, like, pregame meal, I've always struggled, like...
Because MSU has a lot of options.
There's a lot of options. I don't know. Like, I've always struggled before games to, like, keep food down. Not necessarily, like, throw it up, but, like, just, like, it just doesn't sit right.
Yeah.
Like, when I played football, like, I didn't eat I didn't eat on Fridays. And, like...
Really?
Yeah, no.
Wow.
So, I'll eat a little bit. Like, we usually do, like, Chipotle before a game or something. So, I'll get some, like, chicken and rice in. Just a little something, like, dry. Not going to kill my stomach, but it's going to get me... kind of fueled up.
Dude, I can't do that. I have to, like, every time, like, when I used to play hoops and I had a game, like, I would have to have, like, a huge meal in.
Really?
I have to be, like, full.
I just fruit,
yeah,
nothing
fruit's
like
good.
Chicken.
Something that's easy on my stomach. I just can't do, like, full or, like, a greasy meal. Just don't sit right.
Oh, I'm all for that. I know it's not good for you, but, like, if I don't eat, like, I get, like, shaky beforehand.
Really?
Yeah, and I'll be, like, I don't know, like, and I'll be, like, need to eat something, and, like, my stomach will feel empty, and I'll just have, like, no energy.
Yeah.
So, like, I have to eat, like, a big meal.
Just don't sit right. I can't.
I know it's not good for you, but, I mean, hey, it's probably why you're better than me. So, yeah. Best teammates, football or basketball? Football or baseball? Best teammates you've ever had. Best teammates you ever played with.
I've had a bunch of fun dudes, man. Like, I'd say my best teammates probably just like growing up playing both sports with my brother. I mean, you can't like deny that we had the best times together. I'd say for football wise, I'll go my guy Rocco Orsini. He's like one of my best friends.
Saw him the other week.
Yeah.
We were talking about this. Yeah.
So he's got to be up there, man. I mean, we've grown up together, gone to school together. I mean, we're so close. So he's my best football teammate. And then I'd say baseball teammate besides my brother. I've gotten really close with Ryan McKay this year. I've known him for a while, but we've gotten pretty tight. So
nice.
We laugh. We have a good time on the field.
For sure.
He's at state, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
So
second baseman.
He's at second base. I'm at right field. So we're always talking to each other, making each other laugh in between innings, giving each other crap for our at bats or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, that's guys playing ball.
Exactly.
That's all it is.
Exactly.
So you touched on football a little bit. Just kind of reminisce, talk about your career.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
I mean, football's like, it's one of those sports I always tell people. It's like they always try to tell me, which one's like, what do you like better? Like, what's more fun? And it's two totally different sports, football and baseball. Like football, you just get in that mentality of just going, to the wall and hitting people. So, I don't know. I've always grew up playing football. My parents always put me in football, basketball, baseball, and football and baseball were the ones that stuck. But football, I went through Redskins football.
Nice.
They did really good just developing and just teaching you how to love the game, have fun still playing it. And then, I got to high school and it was actually pretty cool. Like, not many people under Tony Petrito have been called up to, varsity as like a freshman their first year, and so me and a few other guys, my brother included, got invited to go to this thing called Veer Camp.
Yep.
And when we were in Veer Camp, we all competed as like a whole team. Everyone who was there was no varsity or whatever. Everyone there was a team considered varsity. But when we were there, he talked to me and he decided to pull me up to varsity, which was pretty cool and an honor just to be under Tony Petrito. I'm pretty sure he's in the Michigan Coaches Hall of Fame. I'm pretty sure, and I mean he's a great coach. So to know that he has that much respect for me and belief in me, it was really cool. And then started
awesome.
playing my freshman year at, I think I was corner wide receiver, and then went over to quarterback and safety sophomore year on.
So you got pulled up like right away. You didn't like wait any games. You were just like right in the off season. They were like, all right, this kid's the real deal. We're bringing him up.
I remember my first time touching the ball in high school. It was it was super cool. My first time touching it. It was a kick return. We played, I think it was Rochester actually. We opened up with, and we had defense first possession. They may have scored. They did score, I'm pretty sure. We were on kick return. I got it, and I scored, which was super cool. And, I remember, my brother was running with me, my older brother. Wow. I have an older brother, and he was on the team at the time, a senior. And he was running with me, jumped on me after, and it was a moment I'll always remember.
Dude,
so
that's
it was super
awesome.
Cool.
I feel like a kick return touchdown might be, the sickest touchdown.
That, punt return, those guys, it's unbelievable.
It's so much cooler than, just a normal rushing touchdown or receiving touchdown. I think that's one of the sickest touchdowns you can possibly get.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. So, with football, Gideon, I'm not going to steal your question. I know you're talking about that.
I mean,
No, I got a different one.
Okay.
I'll let you get to the one. So, obviously you were talking about football, and did you have any football offers?
Yeah, I had UMass and Central Michigan, and then talked to a bunch of other schools, but I pretty much just told them, I want to go play baseball.
Yeah. So, was there, really any chance that you could have been, a potential dual athlete?
There was.
College?
I talked to Michigan about it for a little bit, but they just couldn't make it work on the baseball side of things. So, it was actually a super cool experience I got to get through football. Was I got to talk to Jim Harbaugh, which was an unbelievable experience.
For sure.
He's all tweaked out of his mind all the time. He had his khakis and his blue Jordans on. But that was super cool. But I mean, going two ways, it's a dream for everyone, I feel like, but then, I really sat down, I talked about it with my parents, and I was just it's a lot of work. Yeah. And if I want to be, really good at one thing, I can't be, okay at two. So
I understand.
Figured I'd just focus on baseball.
Makes sense, for sure.
That kind of answers my question. I was
still his question.
My bad.
It's all right. It's different wording. So let's go, it's going to be a question for both football and baseball. So when you were playing football, did you have someone you grew up watching, you modeled your game after?
No, I don't think so. I think football was just more of I love playing it. I grew up playing it. If anything, I watched my older brother most.
Yeah. What about baseball?
Baseball? Dude, growing up, man, it's not like the Tigers were super good.
I know.
Yeah. But
we're finally getting good.
Yeah, we're now okay.
Yeah.
No, I did pay attention a lot to Derek Jeter, though, just from him being, from Michigan, that Kalamazoo area. Exactly. He's always fun to play. And everyone, thinks about Derek Jeter, and it's he, did so much on the field, but also, he's remembered in a way that not many players are remembered. So.
Did you try to, impersonate
Not impersonate,
his Jeter throw back in the day as, a little kid?
Maybe messing around with my brothers in the backyard, but
there you go.
I was never that good at shortstop, so... But, yeah, I'd say Jeter for baseball side, just the way he goes about, his journey is just great and something I could definitely model my game about.
So, is he, your favorite?
I will go with that, yeah. Favorite, just, all-time player, Derek Jeter.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a current. I don't know. I don't keep up with baseball.
I know.
Much,
the league's kind of changed a lot and stuff like that. Do you have any favorite Tigers?
I love watching
Are you a big Tiger fan?
Yeah, I love them. I'm not anything else but a Detroit fan. Lions, Tigers, especially now. I'm pretty proud to say that.
Yeah, I know.
But
we're getting kind of good.
I'd love to get that bat off Scooball. That'd be really cool. So.
Yeah. Do you think that could happen?
Maybe one day, dude.
Maybe one day.
Who knows?
What do you? If you struck out to him, would you be mad?
No, it's Scooball. No, you can't. You can't be mad one bit, dude.
Yeah, I understand that. So, you're talking about pitchers. Who's the best pitcher you've ever faced?
It was there's been quite a few college arms that have been really good. But I had the opportunity like a few winters ago, 2 winters ago maybe now. I got to take live at-bats at a place where I train at called 2SP off Hunter Brown.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Oh, wow.
And he is just ridiculous.
Wow.
I mean, fastball's lights out.
He's from Michigan, right?
Yeah, he went to I think he's from I'm pretty sure he's from here, yeah. And he went to Wayne State. Wow. And then dude, his curveball, I think I swung through it like 10 times, and it's just like bouncing at the plate. It's just so nasty.
Yeah.
So that was super cool, super fun. I'd say, dude, he's the toughest.
I mean, unbelievable. Houston Astros ace currently. That's hard to beat.
Diesel.
Yeah, he's insane.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Other questions.
Come on, Gib. You gotta have more.
I mean, I do, but I want to stay on the topic. Let's just go. How are things looking for you and your team next year?
I think they're looking good. I know we lost a few guys to the portal, but I'm pretty sure we're picking up a few guys too. So we got Ryan McKay returning, a bunch of guys, younger guys that are returning that'll add a bunch of value to our team next year. Pretty much, I think second, short, third, they're returning. Left and right's returning.
So a good core.
Exactly, yeah. A really good core is returning. So I think we'll be in a good spot, getting a few good freshmen. So, I mean, it's all about when we come out in the fall and how the team meshes together. So,
So with Michigan State, they made it to Omaha last year, correct? So was that your first time in Omaha?
First time ever in Omaha.
Talk to us about that. I mean, I feel like that's a kid's dream playing baseball. So tell us more about that.
It was an unbelievable experience. We were kind of going into the last weekend there. We were right on the edge trying to make the tournament, and we ended up making the tournament. We kind of didn't necessarily dogpile, but we all got together at the pitcher's mound after clinching the tournament, and then just the whole experience, man. Like going with the teams,
right?
Flying over, seeing just the whole. There's so much history at that stadium. So just the area,
for sure.
Seeing the stadium for the first time. We didn't get there until I think we got there in Omaha. It was 3 a.m. So, but even we drove right by the stadium. It's all lit up. It's got the Charles Schwab Field there, all lit up, and a nice cool blue. And I mean, I'll never forget that. The stadium's beautiful. It's huge. I mean,
it's the Mecca.
Exactly.
For college
baseball. Exactly. Field, grounds crew, it's all just perfect. So, and it's just you grow up watching that. It's like a dream.
And how long were you there?
We were there for just a few days. We got knocked out. So, but I mean,
I forget. Who'd you guys get knocked out by?
We lost to Nebraska and Oregon.
Okay.
But we 2 very good games. Solid teams. So I mean, Nebraska went and won it. So
yeah.
So when you were you pitched at Adams, correct?
Yeah.
You were a big time pitcher.
Yeah.
You were kind of like the ace your senior year, correct?
I just threw hard, man, and just threw it in there hoping that they missed.
So did you ever prepare pitching? Did you ever do training thinking you could maybe be a pitcher?
I pitched and took it seriously all up until high school, and then I was I'm more of not a pitcher, so I didn't really take any more pitching lessons or do anything like that. But I mean, I love pitching. You control the game when you pitch, so
correct.
I loved having that aspect of the game and just going up on the mound and trying to blow it by people. I guess.
Yeah, for sure. So what's your favorite pitch to hit?
Fastball,
yeah. Where? In right down the middle, or inside, outside?
Down the middle and inside, so I can turn on it. I'm working on the outside, so I mean I can handle an outside heater, but I love the middle in, so you can just pull it and just absolutely let it eat. That's fun.
For sure. What's the farthest ball you've ever hit?
I think I hit one 430 in the fall, wow. 4 something in the spring.
Wow,
so
that's a rocket.
Yeah, it feel good off the bat. You don't even feel it.
It's
sure. Great.
Yeah. So, have you had any talks with any MLB teams about potentially getting drafted? Because I honestly don't know fully with baseball. How do you have to wait like college football?
Yeah, so
basketball?
How it works is you can either get drafted out of high school, or you can get drafted when you're 21. Okay. So for me that would, and a lot of guys it's right after your junior year. So I talked to a bunch of teams kind of out of high school, just going that route and the opportunity of it. That didn't work out. I really wanted to go to college, so I mean there was opportunities I could have taken them, but it just wasn't right for me, I thought. But I've kept in touch with a bunch of scouts, and I mean, I see them all at games, say hi, stay in touch, ask how they're doing and things like that. I think it's important to keep those connections, but yeah, I mean, that's definitely the goal for me, dude. So it all just comes down to next season. Hopefully, I go out and show out and get some more talks.
So you can leave after your junior year.
Yeah,
and you can also stay for your senior year if you're feeling like kind of just your choice.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
good rule.
I think it's a great rule. I don't like the basketball. I think they should wait a couple years.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, everyone needs to develop.
Correct.
It's. I mean, whether you're ready or not, I think there's something to be said about going to college, getting some development there,
For sure.
learning. And
So, all right, I got one more question.
Yeah.
Sorry about this,
dude. Don't be sorry. We're talking, man. Having a good time.
All right. So, it's no. I meant sorry because it's completely off topic of what we just talked about. So, back to football. What was it like playing against Bryce Underwood?
Dude, he's ridiculous.
I know you played him only when he was a freshman.
Yeah.
But
and he was doing that. We played him in the state championship his freshman year, and I mean he didn't. It seemed like he never missed a read. He never missed a throw. And that Belleville team, man, they were just huge. They were. Yeah. Their line was huge. Their receivers were nuts. He would just throw it up, and guys would come down with the ball. We were winning going into half.
I know. I was at the game.
Yeah, and then our guy, Alex DeGreek, man, he got hurt, and that really hurt us, and we couldn't really contain Bryce after that. So, what was Petrito saying about it? What was he telling you? No, dude, we just went about it like every other game because at the end of the day, that's what you got to do.
Right.
He was just a freshman at the time, so it's not like he had all the hype to his name. But we knew he was good. We knew he could, make some. He's a playmaker. So
For sure.
If he gets out of the box, it's a threat. If he puts the ball in the air, it's a threat. So we got to handle him how that is and just take care of the ball. Try to keep him off the field for as long as we could, but he handled it great, man.
Yeah, because I feel like Adams is very good with that slow, long drive.
Yeah, we can milk it out because, we run the veer, so it's if we need to burn some time off the clock and hold the ball, we can do that no problem.
Yeah, I remember there was a game. You were a junior.
Yeah.
Yeah, your junior year, and it was the first game of the season. You guys played West Bloomfield, and they were the reigning state champs at West Bloomfield. And I remember I had no idea what Adams football was about, really, and you guys were, controlling the game a lot of the time, but you guys just had this slow, long, probably, 8 or 9 minute drive, and you guys just scored, and it just took the life out of the stadium, and it was just that's who Adams football is.
That's what we are, dude. We're hard, we're gritty, and we can handle the ball, man.
I like that. That's awesome. I mean, I've never really heard of a football team who just runs the veer so well and they really just dominate. Adams has always been good at football.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Teams go to veer camp to figure out how to play defense against us. They figure out how to run the veer so they can defend it.
Because you guys are one of the best teams.
Absolutely.
All right. So, if you look behind here, we got a couple players. Mm-hmm. Gideon, I want you to explain. Tell them what this is.
So, it's called 2-point show approved, right?
Yeah.
So
we actually have a horse.
We have a horse
from the Kentucky Derby.
Okay. So you gotta have to be 2-point show approved. You gotta be
We forgot to do this last episode.
We did. So we're gonna have you come up with one.
Yeah.
Okay. Any athlete.
Unless we hate it, I'm gonna disagree.
Yeah, we all have to agree.
So it's got to be an athlete that we think is worthy of being on the wall.
Of being on the wall. Yes.
Do I have to come up with it right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you got. But if we don't approve of this, we're
current or anytime.
Anytime.
Dude, I like Kobe.
Kobe Bryant.
I like Kobe.
Okay, let's do it. Kobe Bryant. You can't. Okay. Everyone loves him. You can't hate Kobe.
Yeah. No, you can't.
Kobe's the legend. Do you think Jordan or LeBron's the GOAT?
Dude, we have this conversation all the time in the locker room. I don't know, man. You said Jordan or LeBron?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Jordan.
Good choice.
Jordan.
I hate LeBron.
I mean,
Explain.
dude, LeBron.
Sorry.
All right, Jordan played in a much tougher era, I think, and I thought he was a little bit more chippier, a little more grittier.
Yep.
LeBron just I mean, to be honest, I don't know too much about the actual statistics, but when I just watch LeBron, yeah, he's good, but then it's he takes games off. He's not.
Right.
I get he's 40, whatever. He's got to retire, but
good argument.
If you're taking games off, I think you just got to hang it up.
Correct. So, yeah, you're only in your prime for so long.
Yeah, he's just milking it, and I just think MJ.
He did it for Bronny.
Yeah, he just wants that. He wants to. He wanted that so bad.
Yeah, I know. He finally got it, and now it's time for him to hang it up.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, MJ's definitely the GOAT.
He's a GOAT.
Gideon, do you agree?
I don't agree. I'm a LeBron guy, but
Jesus.
So, why are you a LeBron guy?
he's just, he's 6'8". He can do everything.
Mm-hmm.
He's honestly maybe the greatest athlete of all time.
He's a good athlete,
He is a great athlete.
but he ain't the GOAT.
No, he is not the GOAT. I'm sorry. 2
Uh,
against 1. Sorry. So, where do you want us to put Kobe? Where do you want him?
I mean, I feel like it's either by Cade or the Pistons. Hooper. I don't know,
Hooper.
man.
Shout out Hooper.
Is that Ant?
That's Ant. What do you think of Ant?
Just random Ant.
Yep.
he's approved.
Go up there, maybe right next to Ant.
All right, we'll go right next to Ant.
All
right.
Kobe. Their
Like
games
that.
are kind of
Yeah, a little bit.
Ant and Kobe.
Ant and Kobe. All right. Well, that's going to do it for episode 9 of the 2 Point Show. We might go get some Dairy Queen after this. So we'll know if we'll see you guys there or not. But make sure you go there. It's 20% off if you say you're from the 2 Point Show. Thank you to the IGNASIAK family for that. And yeah, thank you, Parker, for coming on, man. We really appreciate this. Yeah. Good luck with next season. Good luck with the summer.
That's right.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Thank you.
All right. Gideon, you got anything else?
Instagram, TikTok, you guys been blowing it up recently, and we appreciate that. New editor. I don't know if I'm supposed to shout him out, but keep doing your thing. Liking it, commenting, sharing. So
That's it. Okay.
Subscribe,
Thanks for having me
share.
on, guys.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you again. That's going to do it for episode 9. We'll see you guys, next week?
Yeah.
Sometime next week. We'll figure it out.
Double digits.
Double digits.
Episode
Episode 10.
Big episode right there.
Uh-huh. All right. We'll see you guys. Peace out.
See ya.